busy for the past years. Since I'm in Asia, I'm doing project management, I'm doing training, teaching, still some cooking, on weekends or when it's busy. And it's quite interesting because the people are very open-minded and very eager to learn new things. So for me, it's like really nice, really pleasure to work with Indonesian girls and guys because they're really interested in learning. They want to learn things. And for the past few years, we have already trained many people who are now in hotels or in other restaurants or in bakeries or supermarkets and work there in different positions for team leader or managers. And so it's a continuously evolving task for me that every time we have somebody leave, we need to train somebody new. And we also do still development for the Asian market. Even so, we are a European-style restaurant. We want to find dishes which are suitable or people like in Asia. So that's why I like to work with people. So for me, this concept is like perfect because it's requests a lot of interaction with guests. It's not like a normal kitchen in a hotel or in some other restaurants where the guys work in the back and they don't have to talk. They don't have to talk with guests. They don't have to smile. Because they only work in the background. But here, everything is like center stage. So it's like on a big ship or in a big circus, so to speak. They are permanently up front and people watch them and they have to interact with guests from different cultures, from different characters. So in the beginning I noticed that it's quite challenging for some of the people because they are not used to interact so openly. But doing the time and doing training, and I find out that they really well adapt and really like to do it. The project that we had a new franchise partner. I worked for Marche already more than 10 years. We originated in Switzerland, as you know, and now we already have our 30-year anniversary. Marche exists for 30 years now. I came in 95 to Malaysia, started in Malaysia, worked there as a consultant to the local franchise partner for Marche Europe. And then in 2007 I opened a flagship store in Singapore, which became later on the training center for Asia Pacific, because this is company owned. And in Singapore right now we have already like three different stores, 2 different concepts, all based on Marche, where they also test certain things, test the concept, test certain food products, and if they are suitable to launch out, then they collect all the franchise partners and the managers and get training in Singapore, and then they have to implement it in their country. So in 2008, our boss, or my boss, approached me and said, we have a new franchise partner in Indonesia, and would you like to go there and open a business and set up the concept and make sure everything is according to our standards and help him develop more stores and more restaurants in Indonesia. And since my wife's parents are from Indonesia, we said, all right, that sounds great, let's do that. I'm also like a manager, like I said before, so I'm not only a quality manager for Indonesia to assure the quality of the products, of the concept, that everyone is doing continuously what we taught them, what are the recipes, according to the recipes, and that's quite a challenge because I find out that certain chefs or would-be chefs like to use a lot of sugar. But our recipes don't call for sugar, so I have to teach them all the time, again and again, not to use sugar, because it's a very typical Indonesian cooking style, to use a lot of sugar. So I have to make sure that this don't happen and that they use the right quality, that I'm searching for suppliers. I'm also interacting with some of other expert communities, other colleagues in different hotels. I'm also a member of the Indonesian Chef Association, so I do a lot of work with them, from cooking competition over training, teaching, big fairs we had, and which is now coming up again. End of August, Jakarta Fair for Hotel and Restaurant Association. We're going to be there. We do cooking workshops. We do here kids baking class and kids cooking workshop as well. We also do charity work. We work very close together with the Brücke, which is a German-speaking social organization here in Indonesia, where people are from Switzerland, from Austria, from Germany, and even some Indonesians, and Yayasan, the Brücke, and they support students who cannot afford to have like a scholarship or get support from their families. So they sponsor actually the participation that they can attend universities, and in return they have to work for social projects. So it means they helping orphans or kids or street kids in North Jakarta as a repayment, so to speak, yeah, that they get support and teach class there. And also we work some events with the embassy, with the Swiss embassy. We have a Swiss birthday coming up on the 1st of August, the Swiss National Day, and then on the 17th is Indonesian National Day. So we do a lot of things there. I also be involved in some of the marketing and help the guys there to get some connections, or we create some events. We had last year the longest organic fruit cake in Jakarta, and all the proceeds we donated as well from the sale of that one. And teaching even the restaurant staff, the managers, also the admin works, everything what has to do with Marche and with the restaurant business. Actually, that's why I'm here for support them not only in cooking, but with a lot of variety of other tasks.